Excellent. So, Toby, thanks for joining us. Be quite good to do a quick recap. And what I would like to understand is, with your journey that you've been with me so far, and that's part of our one-on-one coaching, and also you being a member of our big group as well, it'd be quite good to understand where you've come from and where do you see you've benefited from the input, and where do you see yourself going in the future?
Sure. So I think I'll probably add first off that I've had historically a couple of business coaches over the last sort of decade-ish, and the first one said that I should close up shop straight away. The second one I had a number of years later didn't have a holistic approach to business insofar as looking at all of the facets. They were predominantly based around marketing, which, in my opinion, was kind of leading to or down a pathway of scaling chaos. So where Big has come into its own and why I remain a big member is because it allows or gives me the structure and the processes to further develop my business in all different sort of areas of the business. And so certainly over the period of time that I've been working with Big, I've seen a increase in my sales, increase in conversion rate, and ultimately also increase in profitability.
Good.
Not to say, of course, that I currently have a perfect business. Certainly my business still, and myself, to be honest, still involve a lot of work to improve things. But I guess, do I see, value? Absolutely. Yeah.
Good. And if we talk about Big in particular, because I know you've been part of some typical or traditional referral type groups like the TNGs and the BNRs and that type of stuff, how do you compare that to the likes of Big?
Essentially, BNI and TNG, those organisations are a referral network that's working in the business, whereas Big is about working on the business, being the business owner, creating correct structures, looking at profitability, looking at sales, looking at all different aspects of one's business, and having some accountability around that and moving towards achieving specific outcomes. It's all too easy to say, yes, I know what to do. And most people do know what to do. But knowing what to do and doing it are not the same thing.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, the difference between sort of BNI and Big is it's quite different.
Yeah, good. So this is a surprise question. If somebody is considering joining either a one-on-one program or joining something like Big, what do you think they need to answer in their own mind are they ready for this? How would they know they're ready for this?
I'd say there's two parts. So I'd say if you're in business, you're ready for it.
Yeah.
In fact, if you haven't got another ear, a business coach or someone like that, then you are missing out significantly for a whole host of reasons. If you look at the All Blacks, which is one of the, is held out as one of the ultimate sports teams in the world, and there's been books written about the All Blacks and the way they do things. They have coaches, and I know one would argue, well, all sports teams have coaches, but business is a team game, and so I think you need somebody that can see things from a different perspective, and offer sage advice. And when you're in the business, even if you're trying to work on the business, you don't always see things clearly.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have another perspective and unpack your thoughts and just get clarity.
Yeah, good. Okay. No, that's great. Thank you very much, Toby. So we better get on with our daily coaching here.
No problem.